Hey folks, welcome back to PreciseAlgorithmTrading.com. It is Thursday, June 15th, 2023, the day after Fed Day, and we are still powering higher. Um, I'm going to stick with the indexes instead of the futures. The futures are moving up here on the left-hand side where I'm going back and forth here, highlighting. I need to get a highlighter for this thing so I can actually put highlights around things and show you guys stuff. Uh, I'll try to find that one of these days. I used to have one. I used to have a website called TradingCowboys.com, and uh, we did a lot of the same stuff. But boy, we've come a long way since then. So, anyways, I'm going to stick with the indexes down here. So, start with the SPX. Power and higher. This dash line up here is probably worthy of calling out here. Tomorrow's Friday. Um, I'm going to be bold and say I bet we come right up into here, maybe do some back and forth up in here, and close either right at this line or reverse at it, um, even if it's just short term. We are way pushing higher here into these bars, and this isn't really the squeeze that a lot of people are familiar with, but it is really similar to the squeeze. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bars to the upside. This is a lot of people call it a parabolic move. Um, and parabolic moves typically don't end well. So when they finally exhaust, we will get a pushback, normally at least all the way back to where it started from. Um, that'll be hard to endure if you actually hold through all that. A lot of people will hold through all that. Buy and hold investors will. So, anyways, the S&P was up 1.2%, 1.22. The Dow was up, and not in the same fashion. It hasn't been powering higher like that, but that is a big bullish candle. 428 points, 1.26%. I love that I drew this line on here weeks ago, and we are just walking it up it. Um, oh, I can't remember why I exactly drew it there, but it was literally because we were in a down pattern here on the downward sloping channel, and when it broke out, we expected it to break out in that direction. So, and oh, that's what it was. I just copied this right back here and moved it over there. So, and that's what we have. So we'll see how it plays out to the upside. And I'm going to squinch it down here. It's got quite a ways to go if it actually is going to play out to the same uh, distance or magnitude. So, and then the Russell looks like this, and it's squinching around here. It's really building up some energy. Could possibly go higher from here. That'd be fun. Um, Man, I wish I would have held on to my Russell position, but that's okay. I'll wait for a pullback. And if I put in the IWM here, the Russell was up 1.53. I'm sorry, up only 0.82% today. So the IWM is the ETF, exchange traded fund, that you trade if you want to trade the Russell. There are more than that. There's TNA, which is a accelerated one. Same pattern, more leveraged. When you're trading stock for that really does trades commission free, I'm not sure exactly if there's a real benefit to this, but there probably is. Um, the Nasdaq up 1.15%. A lot of Nasdaq stocks look like they've gotten to the reach. I actually got into AMD yesterday to the downside, and It's already given me a nice little gain just for a day, but we'll see if it lasts. And yeah, so I was actually in Microsoft as a bearish play. It's actually exceeded to the upside and put in a new high today, but I do have bearish signals all the way back from 6-7, and we're up past them now. So that's the reason. I was actually trying to take it with a low risk entry, and if I get an arrow to the upside on the True Momo indicator here, then I'll just get out. But um, right now, I don't have that. I fully expect this thing to, when the market goes, this thing's going to go too. So, and I think I've got a month for that to play out. So, anyways, that's that. But the transports look like they went up by 1.55% today, and we're up past the 50% line here. We could get a pullback into the 50%, maybe possibly exceed the 61.8, and then get up into the back into some of the highs where we were here in the last. I don't know if it's 52 weeks or not. Yeah, it's getting up there. That's right. That's a 52-week high. So we are, I think, power and higher into that zone. I don't think we're going to get there all in one move. And then oil. What did oil do? The USO contract actually went higher today. I'm neither long nor short in oil. It is really a lot of back and forth here. So TLT broke out higher in a doji today. I'm in this. I am expecting longer upside, although maybe some chop here. So we will go from here. And yeah, that's good enough for today. Flipping over to the bullish percent indexes, this thing might tell us what's happening a little bit under the hood. I wonder if it'll give us any indication. So up 5.56% on the Dow, bullish. NYA up 0.8%, so not a lot. Transports really powered higher into the 82 level. So we'll be on the watch for a reversal anytime now. And the transports, that might lead us, when we see that, we might be like just a day or two away from the rest of the markets careening. And the NASDAQ tacked on a new X today, up by 0.96%. And the SPX, this is the S&P 500, S&P 500, tacked on a new X. We need to exceed 64. This is up 2.62% today. We need to exceed 64, and it landed at 62.60 today. If we exceed 64 even by just a tick, then we will see a new X to the upside, and that would be a point and figure buy signal. The OEX, which is the S&P 100, tacked on two X's today, going into resistance, the red line, up 6.67%. And then the NYA, I'm sorry, the NDX, there you go. That's a point and figure buy signal now. So that's what we're looking for on the other ones. We're up at the 72 level. We got relatively clear skies ahead for a little bit here, and unless the thing rolls over. So that's exciting stuff, guys. I like it when the market's going well and it's going in our direction, and that is fun stuff. So over here, I've revamped the way we are going to look at the automatic trading signal or trading results, and it's really because I'm looking at the whole contract for the YMU23 here. In this case, it's the Dow September 23 contract, and I put the continuous contract with it, so it gives us that much data. We actually had the upside yesterday and that little tick up right there, and then today we pulled back a bit. That's okay in the scheme of things. I also, it leaves me able to open it up to 12 months worth of data, and I think maybe leave it this way, but this is this drawdown right here that we've had lately. So obviously I'm looking to try to do this big move again to the upside, and how far will it draw down or go sideways until that move starts again? uh, you know Time will tell, but um, the math that goes into this whole sideways move is the same math that went into the up move. So we have the same odds, and one of these days the odds are going to start playing back in our favor. Is obviously my intent. This is the Russell contract, and I actually asked it to do 12 months worth of data, but it sure looks like it's the same thing to me. So I'm going to do a little bit more. It might only be because TradeStation only loads as much data as you've been using for a while, and my Dow contract is older, and I've been using it longer in TradeStation than my Russell. And then the NASDAQ, which is still my favorite, pulled back a little bit today. You can hardly see that, but it is significant. And when I opened it, tried to get it to open to 12 months. It did the same thing. So I've got to do a little bit more homework here on the system. So I'd like to have 12 months open all the time, so we can look at the difference between, a 6-month versus 12-month contract, or performance chart. So I'll leave you guys with that for tonight. Have a great night, and hope everybody's doing well. Take care, good trading, and we will talk to you over the weekend.